Hello, and today I present to you the TV series Stargate SG-1 1997. I'll tell you about the original names and ages of the actors and how they changed in 2023. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to support us. Alright, let's get started. Major Samantha Carter is played by Amanda Tappen. She was an astrophysicist and captain of the US Air Force, later Major, Lieutenant Colonel, and then Brigadier General. In 1997, she was 32 years old, and now she's 57 years old.
The weapon worked at first, but the replicators immediately adapted themselves. They're immune again.
No chance you guys could fix this thing, get it to work.
Sir, Thor's ship was boarded. He beamed me down here before all the systems.
Yesterday, I was happier doing math. But thank you for the. That's terrible that I didn't remember that. But I did have a head injury.
Okay. Dr. Daniel Jackson is played by Michael Shanks. He's an outstanding archaeologist and linguist specializing in Egyptology, whose unusual theories about the origin of the Egyptian pyramids led to his participation in the mission through the Stargate as Stargate. In 1997, he was 27 years old, and now he's 52 years old.
This is P4A771. This is Earth. Now, the Stargate shut itself down just after Teal'c and I came through.
There was an energy surge.
Right.
Feet, which is huge. But that was the only floor. So all the elevator stuff that we would do, if we went from one floor to say the...
Colonel Jack O'Neill is played by Richard Dean Anderson. He was a colonel in the United States Air Force, later Brigadier General, Major General, and Lieutenant General, who led the initial mission through Stargate in Stargate. In 1997, he was 47 years old, and now he's 72 years old.
Well, actually, I'd like to know how Daniel and Carter got out of this very important mission.
Dr. Jackson is off-world. But I don't think O'Neill was made for that job. Should have remained a colonel.
Surgeon Walter Harriman is played by Gary Jones. In 1997, he was 39 years old, and now he's 65 years old.
This section's closed off. Are you here for old time's sake?
That's it exactly.
You wouldn't know this is all back behind the camera stuff, but in so many episodes that I did of Stargate that Peter DeLuise directed, Dom DeLuise's son.
Teal'c is played by Christopher Judge. In 1997, he was 33 years old, and now he's 58 years old.
Take my life, but you can never take away my loyalty to my God. I die in his name. I die for you, my lord!
Enough.
To the press, so you can't post the script on
so you got
the
like
internet.
Squirrel Man meets the universe or something like that.
George S. Hammond is played by Don S. Davis. In 1997, he was 55 years old. Sadly, he passed away on June 29, 2008 at the age of 65.
Another mission. I plan to put them back in the rotation as soon as I can assign a replacement for Dr. Jackson.
No, sir. I don't agree. I want to keep them under observation for several days at least.
My experience.
And so that's where I was this morning. I was tearing out. The building's been vacant for 4 years. It's owned by a friend of mine. So the rent is very reasonable.
Cameron Mitchell is played by Ben Browder. In 2005, he was 43 years old, and now he's 60 years old.
You guys saying that this thing actually exists?
We haven't received our funding yet, but we were hoping that with your support, perhaps the funding body would look more favorably on our...
I'm going to jump. Let's go. Basically anything that they would let me do, I would do. So, but today, I might look at it and go, I don't know, that's...
Surgeon Seiler is played by Dan Shea. In 1997, he was 43 years old, and now he's 68 years old.
Like another Stargate?
Yeah, maybe. Sir, it's all theoretical, but we think that Stargates are basically giant superconductors.
In Egypt, to get her to answer the question, well, I got it right, and I wound up, doing the show, but that kind of stuff, to a geezer like me, you guys love it.
Dr. Janet Fraser is played by Tara Rothery. In 1997, she was 35 years old, and now she's 60 years old.
I don't know what to say. I examined Captain Carter myself. There were no visible signs of entry. I mean, she had a small abrasion on the back of her throat, but it could have been anything.
Are you saying it entered through...
Mark, makeup, you're not seeing of that. You're seeing what a person really looks like and their beauty in whatever size, height.
Master Bartak is played by Tony Amendola. In 1997, he was 46 years old, and now he's 71 years old.
O'Neill, the problem I fear lies with Wright.
Is he okay?
He is in love and plans to be married.
And I think, you know, John has called me here to minister to them. Because initially there's a scene right after the attack where I say, look.
Vala Maldoran is played by Claudia Black. In 2004, she was 32 years old, and now she's 50 years old.
There's a blessing you're supposed to recite over the leaves before you drink, which nobody warned me about. Then I think it's what I did say. I was trying to politely explain what was going on, and then his wife...
Shoes and the walk.
Yeah, I'm a shoes girl. Whatever my character's shoes are, that really helps. And these are these sort of second-hand sweaty sneakers that hundreds and thousands of mocap...
Selmak is played by Carmen Argenciano. In 1998, he was 45 years old, and sadly, he passed away on February 10, 2019 at the age of 75.
Selmak. I thought maybe you just wanted to see your old man.
I do, Dad.
But this time we do need your symbiote, Jacob.
Nice to see you too, George.
Detailed and specific and things that I've never seen. And little roles that seem so terribly insignificant.
Jonas Quinn is played by Corin Nemec. In 2002, he was 31 years old, and now he's 51 years old.
The process goes deeper, the heat and pressure get higher.
And the quadria is highly unstable.
We believe that when it reaches a certain depth, it's going to explode. With enough force,
didn't have to audition for it, which was surprising. I mean, it wasn't like, you know, it was a right place, right time moment, you know. Nice. And I was actually at the MGM.
Thank you for watching the whole video. Leave your comments below this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell to wait for our next videos. Thank you, and see you again.